Hello everyone, welcome to Afuom TV. This is your most educative and informative agricultural channel. My name is Afuom. I thank you for sticking to our channel, subscribing, sharing our videos, and most importantly giving us feedback as in the comments and the responses that you give us. I do appreciate in each and every one of you and the feedbacks that you give us. Today, we are on a very important topic that you need to know as a catfish farmer. I get a lot of questions, and rightly so, because as any business, before you put money into the business, you must know how to get your money back. So normally you get calls like, so the catfish business, is it very viable? Where am I going to sell my catfish? And all those questions. Please, if you want answers to these questions and more, subscribe to our channel, share this video and comment, because we are going to delve right into it. Stick and stay. I'll be right back. So the question of how to sell your catfish or how to market your catfish is not a very difficult one to answer, but not an easy one too, because it involves some things that you as a farmer will have to do first. One thing that you need to know is that when you are starting a catfish farm, you must start with the end in mind. What I mean by that is, when you are doing the planning and the costing and everything, you must know who you are going to sell the catfish to, your target market, as we normally say. So you must plan with those people in mind. So knowing who you are going to sell the catfish to also helps you in your revenue projections as to how much you are expected to get, because sometimes the market of catfish is geographical. The area or your location determines the market, the availability of market, and the price at which they are willing to buy it for. So, for instance, in Nigeria, there are lots of people who consume this catfish. So catfish is very popular in Nigeria. So it is not very difficult to find a market for your catfish, probably if you are in Nigeria. In Ghana, catfish is not very popular in Ghana. You understand? So you have to find the market. That is very key for all new catfish farmers. Note that if you are starting the business, you have to find the market, because you are just starting. Nobody knows that you have catfish. So you have to go out there, find the market women, find the cold stores, find the various avenues where they sell catfish. For instance, you will notice that catfish point and kill is becoming very popular in Accra, which is the capital of Ghana now. So there are spots that they have point and kill that you go there, and a lot of people are there enjoying catfish. So that is a way or an avenue for you as a catfish farmer to approach them. You might probably make a sale there. Two, you have to look at our market women, whether smoked or fresh. They sell fish. So if you get them the right size that they want, they will sell it or you'll buy from you. Again, you have to look at our cold stores. They buy fish and stock it and sell later. So these are the places that you can look at if you are planning on who you are going to sell the market to. Again, in marketing your catfish, you must note the market fluctuations. In every year, there are seasons where catfish is in abundance, and there are seasons where fish in general is scarce. When fish is in abundance, you might not get a good price for your catfish. And when fish is in scarcity, you see that fish in general and catfish becomes expensive or becomes a bit pricey. So you must know as a fish farmer, when is the fish in abundance, when is the fish in scarcity, because normally the period between the abundance and the scarcity is not that long. So as a business person, sometimes if it is in abundance, you might have to hold on your sale and then sell them off when it is scarce, when you can make more profit of it. As I said, the period might not be too long, so the extra feed that they will consume will not be too much than the extra money that you make if you sell them in the scarcity period. So these are some of the things that as a catfish farmer you must note. The question of when do you sell the catfish also becomes very critical if you are looking at marketing of the catfish. Note that you cannot just sell your catfish if you see a few of them have become bigger. There's a period or a time when selling your catfish is ideal. And this is when at least 70% of your stock have reached 1 kg and above. Please note this, it's very, very important. The best time to sell your catfish is when at least 70% of your stock is 1 kg and above. Okay, so don't just sell immediately you see a few of them have become big. Make sure that you have at least 70% who are 1 kg and above, which means that 70% can cover your cost and ensure that you are entering into profit. So the rest 30% who are not, maybe not all of them will get to 1 kg definitely, but the rest 30% who are less than 1 kg, those, I mean, when you sell them off and add it to the 70% who are 1 kg, you are making good profit out of whatever stock of catfish that you started with. So this also a very important information for you as a catfish farmer, knowing when to sell your catfish. So in general, marketing catfish should not be that difficult, because now you will see that there are various avenues locally and internationally, because now people are smoking catfish and exporting it out of the country into Europe, into the States, and into other countries. So if you're a catfish farmer, it is a prime opportunity for you to look at the various avenues, to look at the various opportunities available. You have to search for them before later, maybe when you are an established farmer and people know that at any point in time when they come to you they will get catfish, then you get the fair share of the market that will come to you for catfish. So my dear farmers and then potential catfish farmers, as I always say, there is market, but if you are starting, you have to find that market. You have to know the target, the people that you are going to sell to. You have to make some general market survey and look at which area you are and which people consume catfish the most in that area, and that will be your target or your primary market before you build it to the secondary market and look at how you can maybe expand and sell your catfish outside of the country to other people elsewhere. I believe this information is also very, very important, and as catfish farmers will take it and then work on it. One mistake that most catfish farmers also make is that during sales, when we are selling the catfish, we tend to leave the counting of the catfish and the weighing of the catfish generally to the market women. I have noticed a lot of that. That is also one big mistake that we must all correct. Look that you cannot leave the counting of the catfish to the market women. This is sales, this is money business, so please get involved yourself in the counting of the catfish, in the weighing of the catfish. Make sure that, I mean, you are following every process, and then you make sure that nobody shortchanges you, and then you have a fair business. So they come one by one, they are counting, you are following, they are weighing, you are following, you weigh, you calculate your money, you take your money, and then you move on to the next person. If you do it this way, you are assured that there's no way that you are going to make losses in your catfish business. Initially, when you start, you might not make that much profit, but as you establish yourself in the catfish business, trust me, there's a lot of good deals that's going to come your way in terms of profit and all of that as a catfish farmer. So I will encourage you to get into the business, do your market research well, know who you are going to sell to, and definitely Catfish will make you money. See you again next time. I hope you subscribe to our channel. Bye bye.